Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I usually like to do on my channel. It is going to be a video about all my ear piercings, and I know that this is really out of the blue, me making this video about all my piercings, but honestly I've been wanting to do this for a while now because so many people have asked me all the time about this industrial piercing and this cartilage piercing that you can't see right now, but it's right there. And so many people have asked me about these two piercings, and I just feel like I should just make a video based off of all my piercings because why not, right? So the first piercing I'm going to start off with is obviously this one right here, which is just the first earlobe piercing. I got this one when I was about 5 years old. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I remember I was very young and I asked my mom about if I reacted, a certain way, basically saying, did I cry? Did I scream? Was I nervous? Was I scared? She told me that I wasn't really scared when I got my first piercing. I was just kind of sitting there and going through with it, even though I was, really young. I was a baby, basically. So she told me I was just sitting there and they, pierced my ear, and I kind of did react in a certain way, like I flinched. But from my understanding, I don't think I cried. I would have to ask her again if I did cry, because I don't remember. It was so long ago. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this other one, which is just this cartilage piercing right here. I got this cartilage piercing when I was about 12 years old. I was supposed to wait until I was 13 to get it, but obviously we lied because I was so desperate to get it. I just was willing to lie. I know, I'm so bad. Oh my god. I got it when I was 12, and obviously I got it at Claire's. I think that's like the main place where you can get ear piercings for like $30. But yeah, I think she paid about $38 for this one, and I know that's really expensive because you can go to different places and they don't charge that much, but I mean, it was whatever. Anyways, it didn't hurt. I was sitting there and she took so long to get everything ready. She, pierced my ear and it didn't hurt. I wasn't crying. I didn't flinch or anything like that. I didn't even make a sound, really, because there was like 3 people watching me. Well, there was actually 4. There was like 2 girls I didn't even know, and then my mom and my sister. And these girls were just looking at me, watching me like this while she was piercing my ear. So I was just sitting there thinking to myself, okay, Ashley, you cannot do anything. You cannot flinch. You cannot, cry. You can't do any of that because people are watching you. And even though, I have a really high tolerance for pain, I, regardless, wasn't gonna even make a sound because I have such a high tolerance for pain. So moving past that, I'm going to go ahead and get right on to talking about this industrial piercing right here. And so when I got this piercing was when I turned 15 years old, which was last year of December. And I got it mainly because I've been wanting to get it for so long, and I had been thinking about it for full-on year. So finally, when it was my birthday, I asked if I could get it, and I swear to you, I was literally on my mom for so long about me getting this piercing, and she just was like, you know what, okay, fine, just wait till you're 15 and then I'll give you an answer, a yes or no answer. So I waited till I was 15, and finally she was about to back out from saying I could get it, even though she told me, you can get it when you're 15. She did tell me that later on. So when I turned 15 and I told her, could I get it now? I'm 15, please, I really want it. And I was with my dad for a full-on week. When I was over there, I asked her, because I called her, and she was just so debating, like she was going on and on about how she thinks that it wouldn't look good on me, and she thinks that's something that, wouldn't look proper because she, obviously as a mom thinks that I'm really beautiful. So she didn't want something like this on me. So obviously I convinced her, and my dad took me. He paid $80. I know, that is crazy. I know. I was going to help him, I was going to pay $60 and he was going to pay the rest. But he was just like, no, keep your money. I'm going to pay for it. It's your birthday. So anyways, moving on to talking about how I handled the pain and all that, and my reaction towards him piercing my ear. So what happened was I obviously laid down and I had to move my neck a certain way so he could pierce my ear. And so there was literally like 6 people watching me when I was getting this done. But he went ahead and told me, oh, I'm going to go ahead and place the little dots of where I'm going to, you know, pierce your ear. So I said to him, okay, I'll just wait right here while you do that. He tells me, okay, you ready? And I said, all right. So he goes ahead and actually pierces my ear. He literally punctured my ear by putting the needle through my ear, and I did not expect that at all, because he basically tricked me, because he said, oh, I'm going to place the little dots, and I said okay, and I was just waiting there, and all of a sudden a needle is through my ear. So I was sitting there like, whoa, hold up. And he just asked me, are you okay, are you good? And I looked at him and I said, yeah. He said, okay, good. And he didn't even say anything after that. He just was like, alright, next one. When he did do it on the bottom, it did hurt a little bit more than the top did, because the fact that since my ear is not fully shaped, going a little bit more round down at this area, he did have to push it more to the back of my ear. And what I mean by that is, like, look at this. He literally had to pierce the back part right here, because this isn't even like the outer portion of my ear. This is more like the inner portion. So it did somewhat hurt to a certain extent, but I did handle it like a champ. And from a 1 to 10, 1 being it was and 10 being the worst pain in the world, it was about a 2, probably even a 1. It really didn't hurt me that much. And I know that this sounds like I'm kind of bragging a little bit, but I'm really not. I'm just letting you guys know about what happened and how it went down, and, you know, my experience for it. Anyways, moving on to my last one, I'm going to go ahead and talk about, obviously, this one that I got not that long ago, which is my double earlobe piercing. It didn't hurt. It literally didn't even faze me at all, because when my sister pierced my ear, she was like, oh my god, did it hurt? And I looked at her and I said no. She went ahead and pierced this one, and obviously I posted that video on my channel not that long ago, like a week ago I believe. So if you want to see that video of me getting this one pierced and my industrial pierced, I'll post both the links down below for you guys to watch them. But this one didn't hurt at all. She did it so quick and so fast. It literally felt like the slightest pinch in the whole entire world. It felt like somebody just went like that, and then it was done. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!